All right, so let's see if I can fix this lighting better. I tried it without the backlight on, the ceiling lights on. It didn't work. Got all this light here. Whoa, this is now spinning around for some reason. All right, so, oh wow. Okay, we'll take that off completely. Damn, that's great. A little off camera, I don't know. Just a moment. One more thing. Ooh, really scary. That might work. Let's see. I got two lights here. I got a nice little shade lamp here. I got this huge floor lamp here. Will that work? Oh, that really is hard to see. Is that even worse? That's better, I guess. When I got this nice half in shadow, half in light. Like a chimney sweep, right? Okay. Well, again, this is going to be a box of books, as I said in the title. What do we got here? I don't know. Ooh. Looks like a book, Bob. Right. Okay, that's in that file. Okay, I got to do these by file so they all get back in correctly. Yes, this is Deka Kyoshi, Volume 2. Right. I'm just going to pop them up, and you can say, "Ooh, cool! Right. Wow, I have that." Still in the box. High School of the Dead 2. We've got The Adventures of Ook and Glook. That's a good one, especially if you got kids who like some guy named George Beard and Harold Hutchins, the creator of Captain Underpants. And it's all comics. So you've read all Captain Underpants, Ricky Ricotta, Robot, Dogman. Waiting for the next Dogman. Don't forget this. Oh, and Halloweener. What a great story. Oh, this is kind of cool. Don't know how I got this. This is Proto. I don't know. Again, I'm not going to say anything. It's called Bonaventure Press. And I guess I don't know if this is a creator of it or not. Matt Fury, Boys Club by Matt Fury. Again, printed in China. No comment, right? When You Became Me. Newbery Medal winner. That's why I grabbed it. Probably should read it. It's good for you. 500 things to eat before it's too late. Page 180, South. A trio of Louisiana meat pies. Meat in 3. At Arnold's in Nashville, a services cafeteria, South Fugees people. So this is just recommendations for traveling. I guess Midwest. Let's see. Wouldn't it be nice if you go to the Midwest? Wouldn't that be great if there was a Midwestern restaurant that was based on what the Minnesotans call a hot plate? What we in Iowa and Nebraska call the church potluck. And of course, it says Midwest. Of course, Nebraska is not in the Midwest. Indiana Highway. Sour cream raisin pie. I spent my summers in Iowa. Ate many a pie baked by the Methodist women. And I have never had that sour cream raisin, whatever you want to call it. Butterburgers, okay. There's Nebraska. West, maybe? Let's see. Independent in the West. Nope, not in the West. Maybe they just didn't put it in here. I don't know. Mid-Atlantic, Southwest. Great Plains and West. 364. Why am I waiting for this? Here we go, Nebraska. Cabbage Burger Runza. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, the Runza. Catfish on Ohak. Coney Island. Grand Island, Hamburger, Bellevue, Plains, Mexican, and Scotts Bluff. And again, sour cream raisin pie, South Sioux City. I gotta start with California. Hot chocolate, Idaho. Cheddar corn pancakes. Plains Mexican, here we go. Of course, Carnage is listed. Good. There's a really good Indian restaurant out on the interstate, just past Kearney, I believe. The truckers highly recommend it. I don't know. Taco Town. Here we go. Gehring Bakery's Cabbage Burgers, a legacy of German immigrants who settled on Plains. Yeah. Just go to the pork chop sandwich. Scone. So bread from San Francisco. And okay, so it's by type of food and not by. Sorry, I got lost in this. But again, it suffers from a lot of problems I always have with guidebooks, is they just kind of, it's flyover. We're right over country is what we are. Brass, there's nothing there. What we got here? If you weren't a hedgehog, if I weren't a hemophiliac. Yeah. Andrew McNeil. It's all panel cartoons. Not bad. It's socially accessible. What we got here? Within my rope and you're tugging it. For cartoons for people who love horses, talk to the hoof. Red Pony Press. A very small press. This is the sort of thing we'd get in Barnes & Noble all the time. They were just down the floor, just down the hall. We didn't really have halls. It was an open floor plan office space. So just down the floor, I guess, is the correct term. And God bless them. They handled all the small press stuff that people wanted to do. People who were did their typesetting on Microsoft Word. Elephants in the News. So this is Australian edition. Will be $12.95. It's a book about elephants with elephant cartoons in it. I don't know why I grabbed it. It's artwork, though. What else is in this pile here? And the last of that pile is How to Draw a Sailing Cat by J. Sikorsky, 99 Other Adventurous Things. The slide is not working, is it? Let's try this one. Yeah, it's better. But here, if I do that, that's better. Right? It's kind of like a reflection off it. For example, northern diamondback terrapin and a muskrat. All right. Kind of romantic down here with this lighting. Yes, sirree. Get me a bottle of wine. Some slow downs. Oh, yes. Elements of Style, hardcover edition. $15.95. I bought it because, hey, it's drunk and white. 4th edition. So it's drunk and white, and I don't know who the new edition is. 2000. I love this, how they always put the, what I loved about the 3rd edition is always have, don't use jargon, blah, 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 and all the words they use. And they don't use figures of speech sparingly. Do not use dialect unless your ear is good. Do not affect the breezy manner. I'm sorry, I affect the breezy manner all the time. Avoid foreign languages. Let's go to figures of speech, see if they have any examples in there. prefer the standard to the offbeat. Youths invariably speak to other youths in a tongue of their own devising. They renovate. That's a nice polite word term. They renovate the language with a wild vigor as they would a basement apartment. By the time this paragraph sees print, psyched, nerd, ripoff, dude, geek, and funky will be words of yesteryear. Okay. This day and age, after a while, they get added to the dictionary every year. Because, yes, even dictionary websites need hits. Next book. Oh, Treasure Island, a graphic novel adapted by Tim Hamilton. And not bad. I wonder if this is a reprint back from the 70s. You had these all over the place. Even Scholastic Book Clubs offered them. Yeah, not 2005. Finer price. God bless him. Miss him. Good guy. Holmes Great Books. Julian Rodriguez by Alexander Stadler. Hybrid book. Oh, an arc. Peter Milligan, The Bronx Kill. Peter Milligan should get. Oh, that's a good. That's a good contrast there. Should get more kudos, more exposure, more. You should read them. That's what I meant. I got to use my words. Sorry. Here we go. Here is. If I could read the crazy logo. What is that? Oh, yeah, that's better. Follow me. I love me them geek girls. Geek women, actually. Any woman who's as crazy as I am, but in a different way. Yes, Berserk number 30. Wow, that's a long-going series. Kentaro Mura. No, no. Blank. And The Revolutionary Girl, Utena, Volume 2 Plant. This was by Viz. It was by Viz. It's an interesting style. Especially coloring. That is really crazy style. That'd be fun to do. Here's a page from manga. Recolor it. See how people do. Oh, nice art. And the Superhero Handbook. Again, from Sterling, Barnes & Noble's in-house publisher, imprint. Tired of being ordinary? Okay, why is this in quotations? Tired of being ordinary? Feel you're not achieving your full potential? Fed up with keeping your underwear inside your pants? $9.95. And again, I always like to open these up and see who did the illustrations. See if I know the people. Yeah, 2005. Looks like it was an import. Well, it's Michael Powell as the author. Don't know who did the artwork. It's pretty generic. See. What do you expect for this? I like the ones that do the subject, but they go tongue in cheek. It's like a supervillain's handbook. There's a chapter on layers and all that. That's good stuff. So you want to take over the world. B.B. Wolf and the 3 LPs. As told by J.D. Arnold. Richard Kozlowski, who, again, read his stuff. Especially Three Fingers. That's just... here's an example of his work. He has to do a lot of black and white and wash, which is nice. This is an arc. Oh, wait. No, this looks like it's a regular book. It's got newspaper and everything on the back. $12.95. That's unusual. I wonder why they did that format. Excuse me. An arc of Cuba. My Revolution. True story. Inverno Lock Pens. Dean Haspiel. Jose Villarrubia. Good book. one of those general original graphic novels from Vertigo. It wasn't gothic. It wasn't crime. It was just, here's a good book we want to publish. And they did that for a while. I don't know if that was Karen Berger directly or if it was a different editor within them. But there's some good stuff there. Oh, this is a nice hardcover. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I'm just thinking about that. The Alcoholic, also by Dean Haspiel and Jonathan Ames. And I always like them to get a nice sketch and illustration in there. I don't know if you can see that. Is this better with this? Nah, whatever. I think a true story about Jonathan Ames and his alcoholism. Little Adventures of Oz, Volume 1, Eric Schanauer, reprint. I do have the oversized, the larger graphic albums of this. These are the reprints from IDW. Eric Schanauer is, I guess they call him a librarian of Oz. He knows a lot about it. He even did a fanzine. And then, of course, he did the all those adaptations from Marvel. There's a nice binding. Oh, yeah, Passionell and Other Stories, Jules Pfeiffer. I think I have an original edition of this as well. $20, guys. Again, Jules Pfeiffer. He won the Pulitzer for editorial cartooning. His editorial cartooning was the comic strip in Village Voice, which wasn't really so much an editorial cartoon as more of a sociological cartoon. You know what I mean? The only two comic strip artists since then to get it were Gary Trudeau, Doonesbury in the 70s, and Burke Breathitt for Bloom County. And people were not too happy with that because it was a comic strip. Comic crazy. SpongeBob SquarePants. Clap, 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 clap. Take Two. Ooh. Again, good comics. No longer being printed. $8. I think they collected them. I don't know if they did graphic novels collections. Rick and Rack and the Great Outdoors. Balloon Tunes. Again, I believe these are beginning readers. So your library should have them. If they don't, get a new library. Sidney Harris, Einstein Atomized. More science cartoons, yes. That might be better. There. Oh, yeah. See, get it? This is the oldest thing we've ever found. It's a fossil of a fossil. Technology backlash, low definition TV. Yeah. All right. I do like topical cartoon collections. They're not quite nonfiction cartoons, but you, like XKCD, the more you know about the subject, the funnier it is. Here we go, another Balloon Tunes, the Super Crazy Cat Dance. It's raining cats, hallelujah. Oh no, not raining cats. They're the ones in balloons. Dancing cats. Hardcover here. Ah ha ha. Dan Santant, his rare graphic novel. I hear he's working on a new one. Again, Caldecott winner. I don't know if I got him to sign this, did I? No. But man, this guy can draw and write and tell some great stories. And we have Jake Parker, Missile Mouse. Another Scholastic Graphics book. Sort of a secret agent mouse. That's an original idea. Okay. In the last pile, we have Down the Misterly River. Why do I have this? Because it's Bill Willingham. And he got Mark Buckingham to illustrate it. The chapter chapter illustrations, such as, I don't know if you can see it here. There we go. Geek-tastic. Stories from the Nerd Herd. This is an arc. It's edited by Holly Black and Cecil Castellucci. Again, recommended. It's an anthology of geek stories. And the first book just hits it out of the park, which is once you're a Jedi all the way. Kind of like West Side Story, but at Comic-Con. So, she's a Star Wars fan. He's a Star Trek fan. Hilarity ensues. The gentle art of verbal self-defense. I know you are, but what am I? What's this? The Verbal Violence Octagon. If you should, why don't you ever? Everyone understands why you, the person who some exes would, don't you even care? Don't you even care about your children? You don't care about your children. You should care about your children. It's wrong of you not to. Therefore, you should feel rotten. Don't you even care about your appearance? Don't you even care what happens to the other students? This is good. See, you use this for be good, but you can also use this for evil. It's like, that's the first part of the debate is knowing what fallacies your opponent's using. If you get stuff like that. Why don't you ever want to be happy? Yeah. So, too much work. I'll just post the meme on Facebook. The Antique Gift Shop, Volume 8. Book 8. What sounds better? Tome. Yes. And then we have very, very sweet. I wonder if anyone's cataloged these different styles of manga. It's kind of a, I know it isn't, but it has a boy's love. Ooh, wow, when you watch that, it's really, see, pretty boy style of manga. He's so wide, he doesn't even, oh, there he is. Doesn't show up on the spawner. Everybody's skinny, even the women. You know they're women because they have longer hair. Bigger eyes, and even eyelashes. Seriously, no. Yeah. Anyway, you enjoy it? Cool. Then we're coming down to the bottom, sorry. Pig Bride, oh. Not Volume 1. Manhwa, I believe, from Korea. And she can't take off the mask. Lost in the mountains on a trip to summer camp, 8-year-old Si-jun fears he'll never make it out alive. When a strange girl in a pig mask appears before him, he follows her to a house deep in the woods, where he is told that he must marry the pig-faced girl to atone for the sins of their ancestors. Si-jun's not too keen on getting married, but that wedding feast looks so delicious. It's only afterward they realize that he's done and wakes up. Now in high school, Si-jun has been dreaming about the pig bride for as long as he can remember. But it's all just a dream, right? And finally, again, this is almost borderline keen, but Sarasa by Ryu Rang. No, sorry, it shouldn't be funny. People's names. Volume 1 again. I had to have it at Barnes & Noble just to pick up the first volumes of manga and leave the rest. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have time for that. So that's done. That's that box. Yeah, not a lot. That's going to be typical, I think, of the book boxes from Barnes & Noble. This stuff I grabbed for my collection, for my archives, for my whatchamacallit. Yeah, library. And So this is more like a snapshot of maybe a month or two of stuff that came out. So not as focused as my older stuff from the 90s. A lot of that was stuff I bought, acquired, curated. This stuff is just rescued. So coming up on 25 minutes. That was a short one. Sorry, it was more interesting. Nothing really to plots over. Yeah, no. It's good stuff, but anyway. Let me know what you think of the sliding. I probably won't keep it. I got to figure out something. Of course, I think this camera's 1 megapixel, so that's not good either. But I'm just in the basement doing stuff, so now we've got the Star of Krypton over here. I have a sunburn. So, wow, look how white that is. Look how white I am. Funny how people are white until they get sunburned, then they're red. Anyway, I'm blabbering now. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.